Once there was a tiny fairy who lived in a snow globe. She loved her tiny life inside the snow globe, but she was lonely. She used her magic to create tiny woodland creatures, and for a while that made her happy. But even though she talked to the animals, they couldn't talk back to her. She longed for another fairy to talk to, or even a human. Every day, she watched the humans she lived with. She loved a particular one with red hair that would play the piano her snow globe was sitting on. She couldn't play particularly well, but the snow fairy loved how hard she tried, and she loved the way the snow in her globe would bounce around to every discordant note the piano played. She noticed a strange rift that began to grow between the little girl and her brother. It soon grew to a level which really concerned the snow fairy. The arguing had turned to fighting, and the fairy hated to see it. She wished there was something she could do. And then, one day,
Mom, Billy broke your snow globe.
"No, I didn't. It was Daisy."
You're a liar.
"You are." "That's enough, both of you. To your rooms." Daisy ran to her only friend, Sparkles the unicorn. She hugged the unicorn and wished Billy would be nicer to her. All she wanted was for him to love her.
I'm sorry your brother is so mean to you.
The fairy said softly, so as not to startle the girl.
Aren't you the fairy from the snow globe? I am.
The fairy smiled. She was happy that the girl recognized her.
Billy broke your home. It's okay. I wanted to come out so I can help you. I want to grant you one wish. I just want Billy to love me. I can't make people love other people. Then I just want to be left alone. I wish everyone would just leave me alone. Are you sure? Yeah, then maybe I won't hurt so much.
The fairy took her to the living room, where she restored the snow globe and placed it back on the piano. She hugged Daisy and took her into the globe.
This is my home. These are my pets, Snuggles and Wobbles. I love them. Look, I need to go and talk to your brother. Will you be okay here? I'll be okay. I like being alone.
And at first Daisy was okay, but the fairy was gone for an awfully long time. Daisy played with the animals. She built snowmen and made snow angels. The snow wasn't even that cold. Eventually, Daisy grew hungry, but all she could find to eat were the vegetables growing in the greenhouse. She was tired, but there was no bed, only a stone bench. The fairy didn't even have a bathroom. Daisy had to make do with a bush. One day, the globe began to shake. She heard a scream and felt herself falling. She landed in her bed, and the next thing she knew, her brother was hugging her. After he left, she snuck downstairs.
Snow Fairy, can you hear me? I want to change my wish. I wish you were free. I want you to live with me. Is that what you really want? More than anything in the world. It's very lonely in there. I can't leave unless someone takes my place. I know the perfect someone.